Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now I say, Fataha. He opened. When I say it was opened, Futiha. Futiha. Are you with me? It was opened. Now, something important to understand. Dr. Abdurrahim has also given beautiful examples, but I want to give something also to you, brother. Fataha Muhammadun al-Baba. Translation, brothers and sisters? Open the door. Fi'al, fa'il, and maf'ulun bihi. Now that is the sequence. Fi'al, fa'il, maf'ulun bihi. Fine. Change it into passive voice. Fu, ti, hal, ba, bu. This is very important to understand, brother. Maf'ulun bihi became marfu. Maf'ulun bihi became marfu. Mansub, marfu. What about Muhammadun? Got a pink slip. Is out. Okay? So then, what is this Babu? We are only aware that the file is marfu. Is this file? No. This is called deputy file. What is it called? Naib file. Are you with me? So what happens in passive voice, Brother Hassan? That the object which is in the active voice becomes the naib file in passive voice. I drank tea. I will say, Sharibtu Shaya. Now I want to say that the tea was drunk. Shuriba Sha You. Oh, yeah, Shaya was maf'ulun bihi. Now it became marfu. Are you with me? Shuriba Sha You. The tea was drunk. The tea was drunk. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is what takes place. That in passive voice, Brother Muhammad, we do not have file, but we have naib file. Are you with me? We will call it naib file. Brother and sister, here is another example I give you. خلق الله الإنسان. Are you with me? What is khalaqa? Fi'l. Fi'l madi. Now we will call it al-madi, al-mabniyu, lil-ma'lum. Lil-ma'lum means active voice. When you say ma'lum means the subject is known. And majhul means the subject is not known. Okay? So what is Allahu? Fire. Now change this into a passive voice. Khulikal insanu. Are you with me? Khulikal insanu. No, khulika. Fu'ila. Brother? Khulika, fu'ila. Are you with me? What is it now? Al-insanu, what will you call it? Naib file. Keep it in mind. Alhamdulillah, you are getting there, brother. Now remember, It's very simple. But because it's a new concept, we'll have to work a little extra to understand it properly, inshallah. It's easy but requires little practice. Now the thing is, you have to understand, brothers and sisters, that you can make a passive voice of a verb which is transitive. If the verb is not transitive, you cannot make a passive voice. Jalasa Muhammadun. Jalasa Muhammadun. Muhammad sat. Can I make a passive voice? Julisa? No. I cannot say Julisa. Are you with me? If I say Zahaba Muhammadun, can I say Zuhiba? No. Why? Because it isn't transitive. You can only make a passive voice of a verb which is transitive. Because the maf'ulun bihi becomes the naib file. If there is no maf'ulun bihi, then you cannot make a passive voice. Is it clear, brother? It is very important that we understand the passive voice is made from a verb which is transitive. Why? Because the maf'ulun bihi in active voice now becomes naib file. And if there is no maf'ulun bihi, then you cannot make a passive voice. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is very important. Now this is Madi. What is the wazn of Madi? One wazn only. Fu'ila. What will be the mudariya? Yuf alu. And we can conjugate. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? We can conjugate. There is more to learn, but we will do it slowly. Right now, we go to a 3-letter verb, which is fi'l sulasi mujarrad. How do we do it in mazid? We'll do a little later. If you are strong in this, then everything is halwa puri. But if you are weak in this, then everything is a hard chickpeas. You cannot chew it properly. Now the thing one has to understand that I told you that in active voice, al-fi'l al-madi lil-ma'lum, then maf'ulun bihi becomes naib fa'il. Maf'ul. What? Now here, as you can see, the maf'ulun bihi was a proper noun. Babu, al-insanu, and I did not write shy, but it was maf'ulun bihi. What happens if the maf'ulun bihi is a damir? No. Then we will have naib file also in the form of damir. If the maf'ulun bihi is damir, then the naib file will be also damir. And it's very easy. I will explain you, brother. What is it, brothers and sisters? Sa'alani al-mudarrisu. Where is the file? Mudarris. Where is the verb? Sa'al. And then nunu vikaya. And then maf'ulun bihi ya mutakallam. No, ya mutakallam is damir. Okay. Now how do I change? What is the translation of this? Mudarris asked me. Now I want to write I was asked. No, there is no such thing as by mudarris in Arabic. I was asked. Su'ila, he was asked. Okay, let us do some translation, brother. Because it can become a little confusing, but we are going to do it slowly, inshallah. Brother Su'ila, what is the translation? He was asked. What was? He was asked. Where is the naib file in this? Mustatir. Just like file mustatir, naib file is mustatir. Su'ila, he was asked. So where is he? Damirun mustatirun taqdiru huwa. But it is naib file. He was asked. Okay, brothers and sisters? Let us conjugate. What will be the next thing? Su'ila. Su'ila. Fine. Let me write down Su'ila. Where is the naib file? Al-Alif. Translation. Two of them were asked. Huh? No, okay, fine. But because this is not a common thing, I'm not going in detail, but it is important, as we have observed, that doing in sequence helps us to do better and understand better. What will be the next thing? Whom? They were asked. Okay, brother? No, I'm writing here. What did I write, brother? Translate this. No. Sa'alahum mudarrisu. Mudarris asked them. Huh? Okay. See, what is hum? Mafulun bihi. Huh? So, if I make it into passive voice, mudarris has to go away. The file has to go away. Now, this mafulun bihi must become naib file. So, how will I make it? Su'ilu. How will I make it? Su'ilu. Are you with me? So what happened? Hum change into damir here, naib file. Huh? What is hum here? Mafulun bihi. Sahi? It is mafulun bihi. Sa'alahum al-mudarrisu mafulun bihi. Now what is su'ilu? Where is the naib file? What is waw? Hum. What is waw? Hum. Are you with me? Hum. Is waw marfu? Yes, we know that. Because these are the damir which are inside the verbs and they are marfu. But now in this case, it is not file, but it is naib file. Are you with me? Inshallah, we'll practice and you will understand. The next one, brother, hiya. Su'ilat. Okay, let me write down su'ilat. Su'ilat. How do I define su'ilat? Where is the verb? Su'ila. Now this is majhul. It is majhul. Huh? What is ta? Ta'utani. Where is the naib file? Mustatir. Taqdur hiya. Got the idea? And then we will have su'ilata. And now finally we come to su'ilna. Brother, what is the meaning of that? They, those ladies, they were asked. Huh? Who asked them? It can be anybody. It's absent. Where is the verb? Su'il. Shall I have file or naib file? Naib file. So where is naib file? No. Huh? Now if you are here, brothers and sisters, conjugate. Su'ilta, su'iltuma, su'iltum, su'ilti, su'iltuma, su'iltunna, su'iltu, su'ilna. Okay. When I say su'iltu, what is tu now? Naib file. You got the idea now, Brother Hassan? I was asked. If you say su'ilna, we were asked. So what is na here? Naib file. Naib file. Are you getting it, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now let us practice. Let us practice before we go to the main lesson. What was the page that I told you? 34. Al-fi'lul mabniyu lil ma'lum. No, I think not, we shouldn't go to 34, but 32. Al-mabniyu lil ma'lum. Daraba. Tell me the translation. Daraba. He hit. How will you make it majhul? Duriba. What is the meaning of duriba? He was hit. Where is the naib file? Mustatir. Huh? So these are all the example of naib file mustatir. Samiya. Translation, brother. He heard. Make it into majhul. Sumiya. No change. Sumiya. Huh? If there is a kasra, it will remain kasra there. Huh? Sumiya. Sister Nasrin translates Sumiya. He was heard. It can be it, but here it is he. He was heard. Fine, brother and sister. Zabaha. He slaughtered. Huh? Zubiha. It was slaughtered. Huh? Fine. Bana. Buniya. See, bana, as soon as you put kasra there, the ya came out. Buniya. You got to write it at home, all these things. Huh? Buniya. What is the meaning of buniya? It was built. Bana, he built. Okay. Wajada. Wujida. It was found. Are you with me? Walada. I beg your pardon. Very important. Wulida. Huh? Wulida. Now that is why I asked you once, Aina wulitti. Where were you born? What will your answer? Wulittu. I was born. Who gave you birth? That is not here mentioned. But you were born. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. So if I ask you, Aina wulitta ya akhi, where were you born? And your answer will start, Wulittu. Fi Canada or fi Africa, wherever, inshallah. Okay, brother, Shariba. Translation. He drank. Shuriba. It was drunk. I will request you that when you write these majhul words, also write down the translation. That will make you strong. Write a translation. Madi and Mudariya both. Write down the translation. For example, Shariba on small writing you will say he drank. And then when you write down Shuriba, write down next to it, it was drunk. So this will reinforce the meaning in your mind, inshallah. Write it down, brothers and sisters. Important. If I request you to write it down, I mean you should write it down. It will help you. Okay. Gasala, translation. Gasala, he washed. Make it majhul. Gusila, translation. It was washed. Inshallah. Akhadha, he took. Ukhiza, it was taken. So write it down the meaning, brothers and sisters. If not now, then at home. Hafiza, he memorized. Then, Hufiza, it was memorized. MashaAllah. Sa'ala, he asked. Su'ila, he was asked. Fine. Qara'a, he read. Kuriya, it was read. Does it make sense now? Feel a little more comfortable now? Inshallah. Very good. Now, brothers and sisters, Yashrabu. What is the meaning of Yashrabu? He drinks. What will be the majhul? Yushrabu. One form, brother. One form. Yushrabu. Meaning of Yushrabu? It is being drunk. Are you with me? It is being drunk. Now, do you realize when you were learning English how difficult this was? It is being drunk. He was asked. At that time, when you are new in English, it is very confusing and difficult to comprehend. But Arabic is much more easier, inshallah. Ya budu. You badu. What will be? You badu. Okay. The lam kalima is dhamma, but ain kalima gets a fatah in majhul all the time. Huh? Yubadu means it is being worshipped. Huh? Yakta'u, yukta'u. Huh? It is being cut. Okay. Yas'alu, yus'alu. What is the meaning of yus'alu? He is being asked. He is being asked. Fine, brothers. Yabni. Yubna. Yubna. Sister Manas, you are absolutely right. Yubna you. But we don't say Yubna you because when the Ain Kalima gets a fatah, then Nasiya yansa. Lakiya yalka. Khashiya yaksha. So same way, Buniya yubna. Now how will you describe yubna? Fi'lun mudari'un lil majhul. Marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. It is still dammatil muqaddara. Yubna, you, but we don't say that. Yubna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yakvi. Yukwa. What is the meaning of yukwa? It is being ironed. Write it down the meaning, brothers and sisters. When you will write down the meaning, things will become very, very clear to you. Otherwise, you will be groping in the dark, Fine. Yada'u, yud'a. He is being invited. Okay, fine. Yafhamu. Yafhamu, yufhamu. What is the meaning of yufhamu? It is being understood. Yakhluku, yukhlaku. Yukhlaku means he is being created. Or he is created. Yashrahu, yushrahu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. Yakhudhu, yukhadhu. Write it down, the spelling, brother. Because of you, Hamza got a chair of wow. You khazu. Very good, brothers and sisters. Now comes our mithal. Yalidu. Lam yalid. Lam. So how will you say yulad? Now remember, when it is misal wawi, when you take it into mudariya, waw gets dropped. But if you take it into majhul, mudariya, then the waw comes out. Then the waw comes out. Let me write it down further. Walada. What is mudariya? Ya, li, du. Sahi? Originally, it is yawalidu, yadribu, originally. But we don't do that way, because waw gets dropped. Now, walada, make it majhul, wu, li, da. Wulida. Now make it that into mudariya. How will you make it mudariya? Yuladu. Are you with me? The waw came out. This is because it is mithal. Are you with me? Mithal, wawi, remember? The fa kalima is weak. So yuladu. Waw will come out. You with her. Here there is a. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, now we say in the Quran, lam yalid wa lam yulad. Waw is there. Lam yulad. Maybe write it down. I'll write it down, brother. Lam Yalid walam yulad. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So, if it is mithal, Sister Maimuna, and when you make it majhul mudariya, the waw comes back. Waw, which was dropped in ma'loom, in active voice, comes back in passive voice. So yajidu will become yujadu. It will become yujadu. Yajidu will become yujadu. And what will happen to yazinu? Yuzanu. Again waw will come. Clear, brothers and sisters? Now we come to the next page, brothers and sisters. Sa'alahul mudarrisu. Are you with me? Page number 34. Are you reading with me? Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Where is the maf'ulun bihi? Huh? And al-mudarris is the fa'il. Now, make it into majhul. Now that maf'ulun bihi must become naib fa'il. But it is in the form of a damir. Huh? Maf'ulun bihi was damir. So now the naib fa'il will also become damir. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. So what is sa'alahul mudarrisu will become su'ila. Oh, where is the naib fa'il? It has to be damir. It's mustatir. So it is written here. Damirun mustatirun. Okay. Because we do not use dual very often, Dr. Sahib did not mention it. But for the sake of sequence, we will still carry on. Huh? We remember the pattern, but here, because Dr. Sahib has not mentioned, we follow this inshallah. Huh? Okay. But if I say su'ila, then you know alif is the naib fa'il. Huh? Okay. Sa'alahumul mudarrisu. Su'ilu. So where is the naib fa'il? It has to be damir. Wow. Which is hum. Huh? Sa'alaha al-abu. So what will it be now? Su'ilat. Where is the naib fa'il? Mustatir. It's clear, brother, inshallah. Huh? Sa'alahunnal abu. What will you say now? Su'ilna. Brother Hassan? Su'ilna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Where is naib fa'il? Noon. Huh? Fine, brothers and sisters. Salakal mudarrisu. Su'ilta. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. And ta is your naib fa'il. Salakumul mudarrisu. Where is the naib fa'il? Su'iltum. So it is again, tum is your naib fa'il. Salaki al-abu. Su'ilti. Very good. Salakunna. Su'iltunna. Su'iltunna. Sa'alani al-mudarrisu. Su'iltu. Got the idea now? Huh? Where is the naib fa'il? Ta. Sa'alana al-mudi. Su'ilna. Got the idea? Now let us come in mudariya. Huh? Yas'aluhu al-mudarrisu. What will it become? Yus'alu. Where is the naib fa'il? Mustatir. Right. Yas'aluhum al-mudarrisu. Yas'aluhumul mudarrisu. Yas'aluhumul mudarrisu. What will you say? Yus'aluna. Huh? Yus'aluna. Where is the naib fa'il? Al-waw. Huh? Yas'aluha al-abu. Tus'alu. What it will be? Tus'alu. Fine. Damir mustatir. Yas'aluhunnal abu. What will you say now? Yus'alna. Yus'alna. alna. Naib file is noon. Yas'aluka al-mudarrisu. What will you say now? Tus'alu. What will you say? Tus'alu. Naib file is damir mustatir. Remember, 5 in the pocket, all the damirs are mustatir. Yas'alukumul mudarrisu. Tus'aluna. Tus'aluna. Yas'aluki al-abu. Tus'alina. Tus'alina. Naib file is ya. Yas'alukunna al-abu. Tus'alna. Where is the naib file? No, fine. Yas'aluni al-mudarrisu. What is it? Yas'aluni al-mudarrisu. And you see, ya mutakallim is your mafulun bihi. Now what will you say? Alu. Mustatir, fine. Yas'aluna al-mudarrisu. Nus'alu. What will you say? Nus'alu. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? This is very important that we should understand. Now, we don't have much time to do the main lesson. We will start the main lesson now, but we'll continue tomorrow. But if you will practice at home, and you have those sheets that you have been doing. Remember those sheets that you have done? Take those sheets out and see which one of them are transitive. And then you do the majhul form. For example, I give you one example, brother and sister. Nasara. What will be the majhul form of Nasara? Nusira. Do it quickly. Nusira, Nusira, Nusiru, Nusirat, Nusirata, Nusirna, Nusirta. If you do it till Nusirna, it's good enough. The rest is all same. Mudharya, Yansuru. Now make it majhul. Yunsaru. What will you say? Yunsaru. What will you say? Yunsaru, Yunsarani, Yunsaruna. Tunsaru, Tunsarani, Yunsarna. So it's easy. Try to do it. Brothers and sisters, not too many. Do about 5 for this evening. But Sa'ala, you should do it fully. Because it's an important verb. Sa'ala, Sa'ala, okay? Su'ila, Su'ila, Su'ilu. Now here we'll do the dual also. Su'ilat, Su'ilata, Su'ilna, Su'ilta. It's very easy, brother. But by writing it, you will become strong. And think about the translation. And then, brothers and sisters, make it now Yas'alu into majhul. Yus'alu. Now conjugate. Yus'alu, Yus'alani, Yus'aluna, Tus'alu, Tus'alani, Yus'alna. And then Anta, Tus'alu, Tus'alani, Tus'aluna, Anti, Tus'alina, Tus'alani, Tus'alna, Us'alu, Nus'al. No difficulty. But by writing, you will become strong. Okay, let's come to the main lesson, brother. Ad-darthu thalisu. Al-mudaris. Lima ta'akhartum ya ikhwanu. Brothers and sisters, ta'akhar. What is this? Are you with me? Can you see the form 5 there? Bab tabassum. Tafa'ul. Fine. Ta'akhartum. Where's the file? Translation, brother. Why are you late, O brothers? Why are you late, O brothers? What is the answer? لِأَنَّ الْمَطْعَمَ because the restaurant فُتِحَ الْيَوْمَ مُتَأَخَّرًا MashaAllah. فُتِحَ. Translation, brother. Because the restaurant opened late. It was opened late today. It was opened late. Who opened it? That is not, we don't know. It's Chumantar. But the restaurant was opened late. What is al-yawma? Dharf. Mutaakhiran. हाल कैसा है जनाब का क्या ख्याल है आपका Now because brothers and sisters you can see mutaakhiran mansub it is the hal in what state the restaurant opened it opened in the state of lateness mata futiha when was it opened where is the naib file Mustatir taqdiruhu huwa. Fine. Futiha asa'ata sadisata. Fine, brother and sister. Futiha. What is the meaning of futiha? Opened at 6 o'clock. Wa mata yuftahu kulla yawmin. Translation, brother. When it is being opened every day. When is it being opened every day? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? But yuftahu, where is the naib file? Mustatir taqdiru huwa. Kulla yawmin, what is kulla? Zarf, mashallah. And then mudaf ilayhi. Very good. Yuftahu, it is opened asa'ata sadisata illa rub'an. What is the meaning of it? It opens at 5:45. Yeah. Ijlisu Amar Waftahu al-Kitaba. Open your book. Aina kitabuka ya Idris. Translation. Where is your book? Surika kitabi ya Ustad. My book was stolen. Who stole? That is not concern of us here. My book was stolen. Brothers and sisters, Surika. What is Madi? Saraka, ma'lum is Saraka. From Saraka it became Surika. Inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters. Where is knife file? What is kitabi, brothers and sisters? Mudaf ilayhi. So where is the knife file? Kitabu. How will you describe it? Kitab. How will you describe kitabi? Naib file marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatul muqaddara alama qabla ya'i. Alama qabla ya'i. Got the idea? Did you get confused? We just did it, brother. Let me write it down. You will write down like this. Naib file marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatun muqaddaratun. Even if you can't read it, but you know what I have written, inshallah. Dammatun muqaddaratun ala ma qabla ya'i mutakallimi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yes, Sister Manas, you are right. And then you can say wahuwa mudaf. And then ya mutakallim will be mudaf ilayh. So actually it is kitabi, you know. Mudaf ilayh. But we are now describing kitab here. How will you describe it? Did you get it, brothers and sisters? Everyone got it, Sister Abhi? See, we used to say file before. Now we say naib file. And it is marfu. And what is the sign of its being marfu? It's Dhamma Muqaddam. Oh, where is it? It is on ba. Ala ma qabla ya mutakallim. Before the ya mutakallim, which is ba. Got the idea? Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, Surika Kitabuka. Now you see Kitabuka, you can see Kitabu properly marfu. Your book was stolen? Mata wa aina. When and where? Surika al-barihata min gurfati. It was stolen last night. From my room. Last night you can say, last evening you can say. Wa ana ghaibun anha. What is this wow, brother? Wow al-hal. And Jumla haliya came. While I was absent. Surikat ma'ahu ashiyau ukharu. Brother, surikat. What is this ta'utanisi? Where is naib file? Ashiyau. Why, brother, ashiyau muannas? Kullu jama muannas. Got the idea? So that is why it is surikat. What is the translation of it? Surikat ma'u ashiyau ukhra. Other things were stolen.
What is the translation? I couldn't hear. There was echo.
Okay. Other things were stolen with it. Not only my books, other things. Brother Muhammad, Surikat ma'ahu. What is the meaning of ma'ahu? With it, with my books. Ashya'u ukharu means other things. What is next one, brother? Saati, my watch. Wahizai, jute bhi nahi chhode. Purane jute bhi le gaya. Are you with me, brothers and sisters?
No.
Hizai, I said, he didn't even leave my shoes. Even he took my old shoes. Hizai wa mu'azzamu malabisi. Mu'azzamu malabisi. What is the meaning of mu'azzamu? Most of my clothes. Are you with me? What will you call this, brothers and sisters? We are going to end on this sentence. Saati wa hizai wa mu'azzamu malabisi. What will you call this, Sister Maimuna? Ashya'u is your naib file. What will you call them? Badal. What is it? Are you sure it is badal? Yes. Now we are describing it. So this, you can say this whole thing is your badal for ashya'u. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we end now. And we'll continue from here tomorrow. Please make a good practice of the verbs. Because we will start with the dars only. Inshallah. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا إن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين جزاكم الله